Hello, my name is Derek Gaines, and I'm here with Guardian Security. This evening, I want to briefly discuss the value chain strategy that I find most appropriate for Uncontrolled, our innovative home security system. First of all, I want to talk about the type of channel arrangement that I feel most necessary for this product. And at this point, that is going to be direct to consumer with no intermediaries. The reason I choose that is because we have a lot of competition, and at this point in our growing phase, we clearly have to stand out from the competitors. And one way that I see us doing that is by building relationships with the customers that we are trying to obtain. Another thing that I see is that we're more than just a product that you throw on a shelf in a store. I see us also as a service. One of our goals is to help people reach their comfort that they deserve to have in their homes and to be able to feel comfortable in their homes and know that their family is safe. I do see in the future the possibility of using intermediaries. That's not really something I want to go into a lot of detail here tonight, but just a brief example of what I could think of was, once we have a good customer base and we want to really start building our brand and our brand awareness, we could do the intermediaries with stores such as Best Buy or H.H. Gregg, and we would obviously do this through the vertical marketing system where we make contracts. That way we can be selective in our intensity of distribution. I don't think it would be something to where we want our product to be in a ton of stores. It would have to be something that we're very selective. But as I mentioned, I don't want to focus on that tonight. I'd rather focus on direct to consumer. The goal I have in mind is having direct advertisement to the consumers as the start. We could do this a few different ways. One of the ways would be on different online platforms to where we create advertisements that pop up and then people would click on it, or we could send brochures or pamphlets, door hangers, anything of that matter. And what would happen next would potential customer could call the number and they would reach a Guardian sales rep, and the sales rep would show them everything that we have, walk through them every step of the way, and with the end goal of them making the purchase. And it wouldn't stop there. Then we would be able to possibly send someone out to assist them in their operation, to assist them in getting it going, and to basically show them the ropes and show them how it's going to work. Another reason I don't think we should be just on shelves in stores is because of customization. We have plenty of different packages that we can customize for people's homes, so it would be hard for us to just stick a single product on a shelf in a store, because we do like to customize with our customers, talk with them, see what their needs are, and try to meet those needs. Overall, quality matters to us, and we know that quality comes out of customization for each customer. By doing the direct to consumer, it lets us position our product the way that we want to. What I mean by this is the targets that we chose are groups of people who come, they're fans to up the price a little bit. We can make a price mentioned in the first segment of this project, and that's very important to have our customers view our product as of quality, not just a cheap, affordable system. And secondly, I think it does a lot for our brand as a whole, not just Uncontrol It, but for Guardian Security. If we can build a brand awareness of a company that cares about people, they want to build relationships, then that will help us with the competitors. As everyone knows, there's no denying that we have plenty of competitors. Some that are very big. You see ADT signs in a ton of yards. Guardian Security sign many yards. So we really have to figure out ways to make us stand out, for a customer to look at us and say, wow, I want to work with them instead of doing the conventional ADT system that everyone else has. So in summing this up this evening, I just want to stress the importance of making sure that we customize to our potential customers and allow them to understand that we want to work with them directly. We're not interested in having the middleman and just simply putting a product on the shelf. We want to work with them the best that we can. And I really believe that this will be the best method for Uncontrol It and getting our brand awareness in the early stages. As I mentioned, in the future, if this goes well in the next phase, then yes, you could think about the idea of putting it on shelves in certain types of stores, but even looking at that, I do think that you'd have to be very selective on what type of stores you would want to put it in. And even when you did put it in those stores, you would still have to offer the same services and guidelines as you would if you were selling directly to the customer. Overall, I do feel like this is the best method for Uncontrol-It to increase profitability and brand awareness, and customer satisfaction is obviously the most important with us. I believe that sums up this section, and have a good evening.